Hey, what's up guys? It's your man for you. I'm again back with a new video for V Rising. The Secrets of Gloomrot is the first major update to the game, which adds a lot of new content. One of the biggest changes made to the game are the new merchant towns, in which you can get your hands on new blueprints, trade various resources. Currencies were added as well, which you can even craft right now to make trading a lot more interesting. In this video, I'm gonna share everything you need to know about it, so let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are in my new vampire castle, which I spent a lot of time on in the past days. On my new server, by the way, which you're very welcome to join. Link can be found on the Discord. But let's quickly open up the map, as you want to start using these merchants in the Farbane woods. The Shady Merchant Camp East and the Shady Merchant Camp West. The one to the west can be found right above the Northwestern Vampire Wait Gate, while for the eastern one you also want to take the Vampire Way Gate or go south of the Bandit Trapper Camp. For this showcase, we're going to check out the Shady Merchant Camp to the west. They basically have the exact same merchant in both camps, while they can have different stock. So you will have 4 different vendors: the Shady Herb and Potion Dealer, where you can purchase new herbs or plants for your base, while it can also come with some resistance brews. The Shady Goods Dealer usually sells a couple of these head items as cosmetics, while you can also purchase fish right here to heal up villagers with nice blood in your base. Well, it also has some various resources for crafting. Right here you will also have a gem dealer, where you can purchase various types of gems from the same zone, while I think the most important one you want to focus on early game is the Shady Book Dealer, as right here you can purchase different types of merciless copper weapons, but also the armor pieces, which are going to make progression to the next zone a lot easier. Also interesting to focus on the different types of flooring, which you can find at the very bottom, as these can be used to make refining of resources a lot more efficient and cheaper in your base. You want to be careful though, as you can damage the dealers if you accidentally use your Veil of Illusion, for example, which I did right here. And wow, we just found a 99% rogue, which I'm gonna quickly capture for my base. I already made a guide how you can get your hands on 100% blood very quickly and easily teleport into your base. You can find my video for it in the top right of the screen. But this is basically what the Shady Merchant camps look like in Farbane Woods. So I just got my hands on a straw hat and a couple fat gobies, but right now these are out of stock. So that means we're gonna have to wait for the merchant to restock. And the cool thing is, this can basically make different items pop up, especially for the Shady Book Dealer. If this one refreshes the stock, you might be able to find different books right here as well. Anyways, let's travel to the next merchant camp, which can be found in the Dunley farmlands, above the haunted iron mine. My base is right next to it, the Dunley Farmers Market. This one, however, is a little bit more difficult to enter, as right here we have guards, humans, who will not let you in if you are not a human. So you basically want to get your hands on the human form first. So right now, it's gonna be no problemo to enter this area. The first vendor is a rural gem merchant, where you can purchase all different kinds of regular gems, while right next to it we also have the rural herb and potion merchant, where you can purchase different kinds of seeds, also resistance brews to make combat a little bit easier. While more to the east, we have the Rural Book and Rural Goods Merchant. I always visit this one with my silver coins to get my hands on sagefish, for example, to cure your villagers. Also scourge stone right here, wool thread, cotton yarn. But once again, after an X amount of time, the stock will reset, so then you can purchase different items. Right now it sells the bear hat as well as the top hat, while sometimes it also sells the deer hat, for example. Definitely nice items to get your hands on, while once again, I think the most important merchant right here is the Rural Book Merchant, as this one makes progression to the next biomes a lot easier. If you can quickly get your hands on the merciless iron weapons and tools, or of course merciless hollow fang armor. This one right now sells the library flooring, so we can use this one to make research a lot more efficient as well. Right now, you're probably wondering, how can you get your hands on the human form, as we used to be able to get this one from Beatrice the Tailor. Right now, she gives some different unlockables, so what you want to do is take out Bane the Shadowblade on level 47. He gives us the new vampire power, human form, while he also gives us access to the small coin purse, so we can start crafting these to further increase our carrying capacity. Finding Bane the Shadowblade can be a little bit tricky as he doesn't pop up as boss in the world. You basically want to track his V-Blood, and then if the distance is imminent, you know that you have the right guy. You just want to hit the human, and there you have it. After you've taken him down, you can visit the leatherworking station, and this is where you will find your small coin purses. The more V-Blood bosses you take down, the more of these bags you can unlock in the late game. There are 2 V-Blood bosses you want to take down as quick as possible if you want to start printing your own money. Inflation for the win, ladies and gentlemen. The first one is Ziva the Engineer. The structure he unlocks is the Fabricator, and this is where you can start making the coins. So we have a blueprint for the copper coins, silver coins, but also gold sun coins. Before you get access to coining though, you also want to take out the Duke of Balaton. So this one gives you access to the medium coin purse, but also coining. So you unlock the ability to craft every single one of them. We already talked about the copper and silver coins. Copper coins can be found and used in the Farbane woods, pretty safe to take with you as they will not deal any damage. While for the silver coins, you're going to need some silver resistance. Otherwise, they're going to break your human form, and it's going to be pretty complicated to interact with the traders in the Dunley farmers market. For silver resistance, you can visit the alchemy table. Craft yourself some silver resistance brews, which you unlock in the Dunley farmlands. While for silver resistance potions, you want to take down one of the V-Blood bosses in the Silverlight Hills. For this area, you also want to get your hands on the gold sun coins so you can trade with the merchants right there. So let's quickly check out the place and show you exactly where you can find the merchants on the map. What's really nice about the coins is that you can also use teleportals to quickly visit the merchants, as they don't count as resources. Even use your bat form if you want to quickly travel to the merchants. The area you want to fly to is the Brighthaven Trade District in the far western part of the map. And right here we have 3 different houses. This one right here with an opening. So this is where you will find 2 merchants. Another one right there on the opposite side of the road. And also one a little bit more to the south of the area. Definitely make sure to also use your human form in this area, because otherwise you won't be able to interact with the merchants. And of course also be careful for priests and other higher level enemies, as they can take you out of the human form. So be careful of the patrols. This one, the house in the south, will have the city goods vendor. Right here you can also purchase a couple of those helmets, cosmetics for your character, but also higher tier fish and resources to craft. We're gonna carefully cross the road and walk towards the north, as right here we will find a couple more vendors. The first one right here is the city herb and potion vendor. Right here you can purchase high level seeds, for example sacred grape seeds, which are pretty precious. So I'm gonna get my hands on one of these. Also the cotton seeds. While on the other side of the road, towards the east, we have 2 more merchants. The city gem vendor, where you can purchase high-level flawless gems, and also the city book vendor. So if you still miss sanguine books, blood moon, armor, basically, this is where you can get your hands on them, as well as different types of flooring books. Once again, they restock, so if you don't find the one you're looking for, just come back later. Of course, if you want to prevent the competition to get access to the merchants, you can always take them down. But don't worry, they will respawn pretty quickly. So if you accidentally killed them yourself, you can always wait a couple minutes and they will be back again. Alright, so there you have it. Everything you need to know about the merchants. Where they are, how you can interact with them with the human form, how you can unlock that one as well. And of course, start printing your own money, because we all love inflation, right? Ladies and gentlemen, a big thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you found this video helpful. And yeah, if you want to join the server, very welcome. My Discord is in the description. And if you want to host your own, a nice discount can be found at the top right of the screen. Right now, though, it's 4 AM out. I want to wish you an awesome day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.